And it seems like everybody seems so cruel and mean because this system is not working in harmony and balance with the way that it should be for us to have a happy life. We should be able to live in a heavenly type of state. Heaven should be here on earth. It should be, and it is, I think, inside the earth, most likely. In this other realm of fifth dimensional, like where the Telos cities and the rainbow crystal light cities, they probably get to live in a harmonic state. Why couldn't I have freaking been born there? No, I had to been born in this realm where all we have to do is work, just so we could give the dang reptilians money. That is so dumb. And having these religions brainwash us. I will work like a slave. Yay! Like, it's so crazy. Very crazy. Basically, the way it feels like this system is, they want poor people to work and work and work to where we basically just work till we die. That's basically what they want. And if you're lucky enough, you can figure out the stuff that's going on. Only if you really look for it. You have to really look for this stuff. It can't, I mean, some of it's like right there in your face, but you're not going to be able to figure it out unless you have your mind opened to the possibilities of all kinds of different things. Who knows? Jesus could be sun worship. I'm thinking that could be possible. Just hear me out. I know you either are like, okay, I'll listen to this bitch, or hell no, this bitch is crazy. I mean, we're all crazy. We all are crazy. All of us. You're crazy. I'm crazy. Everything's crazy. This whole system is crazy. This whole system is a giant nut farm zoo. I know you've heard the saying, order out of chaos. And I feel like religion is kind of like a chaos. The reptilian bloodlines, they'll create the chaos everywhere, and then behind your backs, when everybody's frolicking in the chaos, they're over here creating their little plans and schemes and shit behind our backs and stuff. When I think religion, it's kind of like a toy. You know how, like, if you have a kid and your kid is crying or something and you're trying to get them to be quiet, so you give them a toy and it makes them be quiet. That's like with religion. We all crying, we're not knowing what to do and what to think. The religion is like a toy. They give us the religion, we're like, okay, we'll shut up now. We'll just blindly obey and just have faith in it all. Yay! But yes, I do think that we should have faith and hope that not everything is bad. We shouldn't eat unhealthy to try to kill ourselves faster. That's not going to do us any good. We need to try to stay alive as long as we can, so we can try to figure out as much information and knowledge as we can. I think that's one reason why people try to kill themselves self-destructively by not being healthy or not eating healthy enough, is because they want to escape from this realm. Escaping from this realm is not really going to let you, by death of like that, in that way, you're not gonna escape in that way. You have to be very healthy. You have to be very conscious of what's going going on. You have to be very open-minded. I feel like that a lot of the mainstream ones, they shut their mind off, so it makes them, they don't want to learn about other things. So when you don't want to learn about other things, what do? You get bored. You get bored when you don't want to learn about new things. And when you get bored, what do? Bored people usually eat. Get self-destructive in that way. I was reading somewhere the people that live inside the earth that said they don't make their kids go to school until they're like 13. So that means all that time before they're 13, they're probably living like a blissful, happy life, to where they're just able to enjoy their life with not having to worry about the money or the religions not having to worry, just experiencing bliss. And then as they get older, then you know how like a lot of times the people in our realm, they'll have kids really early, like maybe at 16, 17, 18, you know, like in their 20s and stuff. But they say the people that live inside the earth, they usually wait to have kids till they're like 80 years old, 90 years old. And that's because they either live hundreds of years long or they're immortal. That's why I would want to go to that realm inside the earth. As long as there's not reptilians in there that's going to try to be like, I'm going to eat it. As long as there's not like reptilians like that in there that's going to just eat me and kill me and shit. Hell yeah, I want to get down there in that realm. If you want to go down in that realm and you have a way to get down there, send me a message and sign me up. Because I want to go down there and live forever. And get to learn all the stuff and live in pure bliss, happiness forever. I think that's why the military is definitely ran by reptilians. Oh, faux show. Because the reptilians, they are a war type of race. They're bred to fight. They're bred they're supposedly pretty tall and pretty strong and shit like that. And pretty powerful. I mean, they gotta be pretty powerful. The reptilians is part of the, what is it, like 13 original bloodlines or some shit of the reptilians? That, I'm not sure. Am I right on that? I don't know. I might not be right on that. But I think it's like 13 original bloodlines or some shit like that. You know, like how you take the Arby sign, the hat, and you flip it to the side, and you see the 13 original colonies that came over from England to, like, I don't know, they use 13 a lot in a lot of things. But I feel like there's a lot more to this realm and dimension than what we know. Most of the shit that we've been taught is a lie. Kitty, oh. And I know this realm that we live in sucks donkey dick. I know. I definitely know that. But what do the reptilians feed off of? They feed off of negative energy. So when you feel negative thoughts or you try to project out negative energy, what are you doing? You're most likely feeding their energy source. We don't want to feed their energy, so somehow, which is going to be extremely difficult for most people, for us to try to open our minds up, and then once we see all the reptilian shit, it's kind of hard to not be mad, right? Woo. Yes, it's hard to not be mad, but somehow we have to control our brains. We have to control ourselves from not making us get too angry over it. Somehow we have to, like, I know it's hard. Like, I'm angry that the system is the way it is and the reptilians have taken over everything. I know, but I'm trying to control the anger. It's very hard. And the kitty is trying to get me. But no, kitty. Kitty, no. Psst. No, kitty. But, and you know how when you go to pump your gas and you go to Exxon, right? And you look up at the Exxon sign. And you see the X is a double cross. It's like a double, there's like two X's there. Why do you think that's there? Do you know why? You might know why, but you might not know why. If you don't know why, I'm going to tell you why. And if you know why, well, then you're just going to be like, wow, I know this shit already. But the double X on the Exxon means that they are double crossing humanity. Think about it. The double X on the Exxon logo. An X, or two X's, double cross. What does double cross mean? Double cross means doing somebody wrong. Lying. The whole gas thing is a lie. Like, we should be able to have free energy. They don't want us to be free, these reptilians. Somehow, we need to figure out how to change the system. Now, when I watch the Zeitgeist movies, I think I've seen 3 of them. I think I like the second one the best. The first one, wait, I can't remember if I've seen the first one or not. But I remember the third one. I didn't like the third one as much. It was just kind of like, the third one was like blah, 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 and it really wasn't, because the second one pretty much laid it all out there. I mean, what really would have been cool with the Zeitgeist movie, if they would have incorporated the reptilian stuff in with that. Maybe they'll figure that out and they'll go, wait, that's why the money system is so fucking stupid, is because it was created by these damn reptilians to control and enslave humanity for the gold. Now, if they could incorporate that into of a Zeitgeist movie, that would be freaking cool as shit. See how okay, I can make that in another video. But I know it's kind of really hard to unprogram ourselves from the system when our minds are reptilian in the center. They have it so programmed so good to where even people like me aren't really going to be able to do anything about. I probably don't have a whole lot of power and say over this realm because I'm so poor. I can't reach out to a lot of people. I can try, maybe through here on YouTube, try to reach out to people. But really, I mean, there's probably not going to be that many people watching my channel and stuff because I'm not known that much. I'm so poor. I'm not, like, famous or anything. I mean, maybe one day maybe after I die, maybe I'll get a bunch of people watching these videos. By the time I die, maybe a bunch of people will see this and they go, you know what? Rachel was probably onto something. Oh, she was onto something. Oh shit, she's dead now. Damn. Oh well. But even if I die and then you finally figure out this information, at least there'll be a lot of other people that are going to be talking about stuff like this. And it won't be just me. It's not just me talking about this kind of stuff. It's a lot of people. Because we're all realizing we're all being double-crossed. We're all being lied to. We need to figure out how to change the system. If we could get the free energy, free electric, free gas, or whatever, it doesn't matter if it's gas. Supposedly they say the gas that burns, supposedly is good for the plants to breathe it in. That's quite possible. But whatever it is of transportation, gas or something else, it just all needs to be free. This whole realm that we live in should be like the vibrational energy of the inside of the earth of the 5th dimension. That's why the people that live inside the earth, they live so long, because they're so healthy. They're so happy. They're so knowledgeable about so many things. When they say with the Christianity type of stuff, oh, maybe you shouldn't learn about it. There's things that we should not be allowed to know. Maybe it's for a reason. No, that's bullshit. That is such bullshit. We need to try to learn about everything we can, because if you don't learn about this stuff, everything is like a giant puzzle piece. Everything you learn, if you know how to put the pieces together, then things will start making sense. And that's what we need to do. We need to try to make sense of the system that we live in, because when you go to school, all those years, middle school, high school, elementary, all of those is brainwashing. All they want you to do is fucking learn trigonometry and geometry. We don't fucking need to know that shit. That's just a bunch of shit to make us go, ah. It's shit to fucking make you self-destructive and make your brain explode with frustration. That's what kills us, is stress and frustration. We don't need the stress. We don't need the frustration. Our lives are stressful enough. Way stressful enough. Us having to worry about how to survive, how to get money, it's so stressful, and it should not have to be this stressful. That's why the people in